Busking goes back to ancient Greece and ancient Rome, I found. Obviously, I don't go back that far, but there was a pre-existing book on busking that's very fine called Buskers, published in 1981. At first, I was upset. The book already exists, but it was published in 1981, and it took a slightly different approach, and it was far more oriented to the history of ancient Greece, ancient Rome, Shakespeare in the Park, Benjamin Franklin, who knew, and an orator, obviously a statesman, but a musician and singer at times. So it goes way back. And I tried to briefly recapitulate that history before I went to the present day. And by the present day, I mean, my book starts about 1920 with Blind Lemon Jefferson in Dallas and Reverend Gary Davis in Durham, North Carolina, and some of the pre-World War II blues artists. And it also goes to an era that I was a little too young for, and it was hard to find eyewitnesses. It wasn't that long ago, but doo-wop singing groups, R&B singing groups. There weren't many of those players alive that I could find, but I did find Jay Siegel of the Tokens. There were black vocal groups. There were Italian, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, Johnny Maestro come to mind. And here was a Jewish one, Jay Siegel from the Tokens, talking about how they used to play on Rockaway Beach. And I actually have a friend in common with Mike Stoller of Lever and Stoller, the duo that wrote several hits for Elvis Presley. And I found a way to talk to him. And he was telling me, well, first of all, we didn't write doo-wop, we wrote R&B. And second of all, I never saw a group on the street corners, but I certainly did hear enough of them rehearsing in the men's room at the Brill Building, where a lot of the recording and A&R and songwriting got done for that era of pop music. So I decided to include men's rooms in my definition of busking. Anything but stages, really. I have beaches, I have tubes and subways, I have streets, I have curbs and river walks, and now I have a men's room as well.
Non-traditional public performing spaces.
That's right. That's right.